Welcome everybody to an extremely late daily vlog. I have not filmed at all today. If you notice, yesterday I was in Austin, Minnesota, and I was planning on staying there for 2 days. My appointment wasn't until tomorrow, Monday at 2 a.m. But they got me out yesterday, and I drove halfway into Iowa, stopped, slept, woke up this morning with plans to make it to Metropolis, Illinois, to go downtown to the home of Superman and see the Daily Planet, the giant Superman museum, and the statue, giant statue of Superman, and the Super Museum, and possibly the Wax Museum. But I didn't make it in time, and so it was already closed, plus today's Sunday, so I'm assuming it was closed anyway. But my fingers were crossed just to get there with some daylight hours, at least to go the streets, because supposedly there's kryptonite out in the middle of the city streets and in the town square, and statues everywhere of like Lois Lane and stuff. But I couldn't do it today. I tried, but by the time I got to Metropolis, it was already dark. So my new plan is to park here just outside of Paducah and wake up bright and early in the morning, start heading south again, make it into Nashville about 10 o'clock in the morning, and hop on my trusty Segway right here if it's nice weather. If not, there's Uber. And I'm thinking about spending a couple hours in downtown Nashville and seeing maybe one or two of the country music museums or whatever there is to see in downtown. I'm going to do a little bit of Googling before I get down there, just to try and find the best place that I can go directly to, check out some sites, and then get back to my truck and continue my way down to Florida. But yeah, I did not record nothing today. This is my first recording, and it is already dead battery time. So I have no idea what the time is. It's late. I'll give you that. Sorry about this, guys. So I just know that I do a daily vlog. I have to get something out there, so I figured why not answer a couple questions and make it just a real quick little vlog. So I'm opening up a phone here. This is one question, or not a question, it's a statement. How come it is so bright? Is that better? Kind of. It's kind of better. I'm going to have to read it to you. This is a statement that I want to talk about after, or should I do it before, since I already got it on the screen? I'll talk about it. I'm going to talk about this so I don't forget, and then I'll answer a question that was posted to me from a Google Glass Explorer that pretty much everybody here follows. And he had a question about my microphones. But first, let me get this out of the way. I was in Kentucky. Wow. I'm in Kentucky now. I was in Kentucky maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and I stopped by a roadside attraction. Not the best roadside attraction, coming to find out. At the time, it was pretty awesome. You know, when my first initial impressions were pretty good. I was having a pretty great day at this roadside attraction. Was videotaping the parking lot up to the attraction. I'm trying not to name the attraction. If you guys, a lot of people seen the video. I think I have over 5,000 views on it already, so people probably know what roadside attraction I'm talking about. If not, just look for my one video that has a lot of views, because most of my videos don't have a lot of views. I just don't want to give them any more publicity, if you will. Not that my videos get a lot of publicity, but this one video did. Numerous articles were written about it. I just found another article that was written about it that I shared on Google Plus, and about my experience, which was awesome. So thank you, everybody that's been writing articles making me infamous in the state of Kentucky. I appreciate it. But along with those articles and along with the video views, you get a lot of comments. a lot of comments. And I've been getting a lot of comments from supporters of this roadside attraction. God, I'm going to have to say the name of it, aren't I? I'm going to have to say, hold on. Let me grab this. No, you know what? I'm not going to show the pamphlet that I have from the roadside attraction. And I'm not going to name the roadside attraction. I'm just going to name the people that follow this roadside attraction. And they are AnswersInGenesis.org followers. Answers in Genesis. I've been getting lots and lots of messages from supporters from that group of people. Some of them haven't been too nice. On a daily basis, every single day, I'm getting comments or emails or messages. Honest, if any of you guys that are Answers in Genesis people watch these videos after leaving the comments and have been looking at other videos, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Look, man, I have no issue with what you want to believe in. It doesn't affect me. You can call me all the names you want to. You could say anything you want. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life one bit. What you think about me. I didn't go there to knock your belief or anything bad. I just went there to check out a roadside attraction. That's what I like to do. I travel, I drive truck, and instead of just driving truck, I try and make my life a little bit more than just sitting behind the steering wheel. I like to drive around and see things. And your place is one of the places that I passed by and I said, you know what? I need to check that out. And I need to be not open-minded, but not closed-minded neither. I just check things out. If you watch the video, you'll see I didn't say anything bad up until the detainment, which happens to be what a lot of the people that support this place have issue with, was my tagging of my YouTube video, which I said I was arrested at this roadside attraction. In my mind, I was arrested. I got called back to a back room. I wasn't allowed to leave. I was ordered to do something that I refused to do. I was not allowed to leave on my own free will. I was taken down an elevator, put in the back of a police car, and driven a mile up to the parking lot and escorted off the property. Now, arrest is my word. It's there's a difference between being arrested and being, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word? Custody. Custody, that's the word. There's some people, I don't know. I just think being arrested is different than taken into custody. So I use the word arrested. So now, oh God, I gotta put my thumbprint back on. Let's see here. Okay, so these are the type of things I'm getting from Jack C. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. He wrote like 3 different times a paragraph each, and I don't know. By the way, my grammar sucks. Go back to driving truck. It suits you. God, should I read the whole thing? I should read all the comments. Why did you title the video with a lie? Jack C. Okay, I wrote you back, and you wrote that, I guess you're trying to hate on truck drivers? I don't know. Just remember, man, hey, we bring you everything. You'd be naked out in a field if you didn't have trucks and drivers to bring you the stuff. Everything from your clothing, your food, your car, your house, your tires, your garden hose, your shoes, everything you own or get came in a truck. I don't know, man. That was one of the nicer comments. There was some pretty bad ones. And just to let you guys know, man, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, I like driving a truck. What's wrong with my job? I have no issue with it. It affords me things like what I'm getting ready to show. It affords me money to where I could buy some of this stuff or go on trips and just live a good, happy life. It doesn't sound like a lot of the people that have been leaving comments on that one particular video that I did live a very happy life. It just, to me, it's kind of sad, and I'm not knocking you guys. I'm not. You guys can write all the bad stuff you want and call me out, whatever. I'm fine with it. It just doesn't. I'm happy. What are you trying to bring me down to your not being happy like you? I don't know. It's not going to happen. That's what I find a lot of these people do. People that follow people that go to places like this and believe in this stuff. They're not happy people. And if you're happy, they'll do what they can to bring you down. They'll find the happy person and do what they can to bring their misery and sorrow onto you. It just doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. I'm happy with my life, man. I enjoy my job. I'm sorry my grammar sucks. I didn't go to Harvard or Yale. And I went to a public high school and I have public education. Sorry, man. Anyway, I've been getting, I just got tons and tons of messages today from that one video. And one good thing, let me find this, that did come from those comments was somebody wrote an article about the incident. Focus, you focus. It's not going to focus. But I did share it on Google Plus and Facebook and Twitter from a website called Pathos. I don't know. I guess it's an atheist group or something. I don't claim to be anything. I'm not a believer and I'm not atheist. I don't know what I am. I just enjoy my life. And when I pass away, whatever happens, happens. So I'm happy either way. But they wrote actually a pretty good article. If you guys want to see it, go to Google Plus or go to Twitter. Look for me on any of those, or Facebook, and you'll be able to find the article. But it was actually, in fact, someone just commented on it. What did they wrote? The comments are very interesting on that video, or on that. Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on. You guys can keep writing comments. What's weird is I have a lot of thumbs up and only 2 thumbs down. If you guys really hate the video and really hate what I said, make sure you leave a thumbs down on it. Go ahead. It's okay. I permit it. Okay, now on to boom. Google Plus. Let me go here. Someone asked a question. I think it was Juarez. Oh, it's probably better if I just go to YouTube. I don't know. I forget who wrote the question. I think it was Juarez. Sanchez? Forgive me. Asked me a question about my Osmo. Okay, so real quick about the Osmo. I guess he has an Osmo too, and he is having issues using a microphone with the Osmo, because when he fires up his Osmo, the motors and fans within the camera come across the microphone. Now, if you have an Osmo and you haven't updated it, yeah, that's going to happen. The newest update from DJI stops that from happening, because what it does is when you hit record, the fans automatically shut off on the camera now, so you'll get no more fan noise. Okay, this is not good. That TV is too bright. You got to go off. Okay, I don't know if that's any better. That's not better because it's against a black background. Okay, so the camera module up here does have fans on it, and that's not good. Oh, my mount. Anyway, so it has fans on it. It does make quite a bit of noise. And what I found is, this is the microphone I use right here, is this Rode. It's a really long microphone. It's pretty good. It's about the same size as the palm of my hand. Now I know there's a lot smaller microphones that Rode makes for something specific like the DJI Osmo, but I don't have one. I do have this that I purchased at the camera store when I got this Osmo here when I was in Chicago, and it's this little thing. It's like a $10 little microphone. It's a lot smaller than that Rode mic, and it does a pretty good job, but for some reason the salesperson said I would more than likely appreciate this microphone right here a lot better, and I really do. It's a pretty good mic, and I have zero issues with the background noise coming from that unit, though I don't use this unit very often. I basically only use it when, like, let's say I'm at Disney or Universal. Sometimes I'll use it because I have a 128 gig card in it, so if I'm running out of storage on this or my Nexus or my iPhone, I'll turn to that and use it. But I get questioned quite a bit going into theme parks with it because they think I'm a professional, and security does hassle you if you carry something like a full-size Osmo. So more than likely, if I'm out, especially on these vlogs, on the daily vlogs, I'm using this rig right here, which is the Osmo Mobile. And with this, you really don't need a microphone because your phone is your microphone. So if you went to plug in, especially with, like, what phone is this? This is the iPhone there. So because of the plug is down here at the bottom, there's no microphone jack. It's really hard to use an external mic on that anyway. So basically, I just prefer to walk around and use the mobile Osmo just because it's pretty much run and gun. If I'm going on a ride at Disney or Universal, or just walking around, I don't get hassled as much carrying this unit around, and it does the job because nowadays phones, well, let's face it, they got pretty good cameras and they got pretty good microphones. The only reason I would actually use the regular Osmo would be for like B footage or putting together for music or something like that, for the clips in between videos, once I get good enough to do that type of stuff, and rarely even use the microphone anyway. I have a plan, a vision, what I want to do. I just don't have the skills to do it just yet. Anyway, that's about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting stuff away. I did download Rogue One, the brand new Star Wars movie. It's out on Google Play if you guys haven't noticed yet. So I haven't seen it. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I did like the last one, and I'm pretty sure from at least the previews and what people said about this movie, I think I'm really going to enjoy it. So I'm going to get all this stuff all packed up, kick back, watch Rogue One, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and see you guys in Nashville, Tennessee. Peace, everybody. Love you all. Even you in Genesis people. Yes, even you guys. Peace.